and welcome back to the We Are City channel for the episode of our Manchester City career mode here on FC24. Under Roberto De Zerbi now. The last episode was a shocker, an absolute shocker. Got smashed in pretty much every game. And one of the teams that smashed us was Wolves, 3-1 at Molineux. We faced them again today, but this time in the Carabao Cup. They've lost 3 and won 2 of their last 5 games. They seem to have a really big squad. I don't know why some of these players don't start. The bench is Riddle, Baku, Onana, Vlacic, Bauman, Lamina, Bufal and Lembiska. In goal starts Jose Sarr, it's Buller, Captain Totti, Pond and Bentibiani the back 4, Gonzalez, Tommy Doyle, ex-Manchester City man, Pogba and Hwang Chan, the midfield 5, and Kundil, who scored an absolute scream against us, starts in behind Yildiz up top. Pogba again, the key defensive player for Gary O'Neill's side. As for our start 11, a rotated side being the Carabao Cup and lots of players out of form, maybe a lot of players not happy and the sharpness not quite there. Spike Britt starts in goal with Jan Kuto, John Stones, the captain, Max Lane and Josh Govardiol, the back 4, Maximo Perrone, Ebichere Eze and Zubamendi in the midfield 3, with Claudio Echeverri at striker, Savio on the right and Joel Ndala on the left. On the bench we've got Oscar Bob, Zeballos, Makati, Rico Luis Yamal Baptiste, Ruben Diaz and Callum Doyle. The rest of the team that miss out are tired or not ready to be part of this one. A big game against Wolves in the Carabao Cup. Back at the Etihad, looking to get back to winning ways, Manchester City, after really bad performances in the previous episode. City, the pressure's on to get back to the side we know from the first few episodes and not the side of the last episode, which couldn't defend and couldn't finish either. Little spin here by Bentibiani. Jan Kuto can't cut it out. Maximo Perrone in there. Slides in Perrone. Lovely challenge from Maximo Perrone. Counter for City as Eze plays one through to Savio. And here's Brazilian Savio here. And Savio tries to beat Sarr at the near post. Should have gone with the left foot. He didn't do. Stones in there. Jan Kuto through to Zubamendi. And Ndala. Echeverri. Claudio Echeverri and tipped on the bar by Jose Sarr. City should be in the lead already. Bowling by Eze. John Stones, the captain. Why the post by Stones? Good chance for Johnny Stones. Can't finish it off, but 3 massive chances there for City at the start of this one. 3 chances we really should have finished off. And Bentibiani here, former Borussia Mönchengladbach and Bayern and Borussia Dortmund man. Pogba. Kundil, who scored an absolute screamer against us. Kundil. Chance for Tommy Doyle. And Wolves take the lead. City concede again. First shot on target. And the first goal. And it's Wolves. Tommy Doyle, former Manchester City man. Played in. Stones nowhere near him. Doyle in near post. Spike Brits can't keep it out. And Manchester City are behind again. This time 1-0 down to Wolves. Manchester City just seem to have lost control of games. More recently, it's a bad ball there by Savio. Lovely skill by Savio. Lovely feet by Savio to Echeverri, who puts it wide. What is the finishing at the moment? What is the finishing at the moment? Lovely play by Savio. Echeverri. Echeverri! Off the post by Echeverri. Very well. 43 minutes on the clock here. Zermendi. The child to Eze again. Eze. Eze's the far post. Maximo Perrone arriving. 1-1. Well, he's been poor in the past, Perrone. Very poor in the past today. Give the ball away too many times. But there he is in the box, arriving late. And gets on the end of it and scores. Good ball in by Eze. Maximo Perrone with the finish. And Manchester City level here at the Etihad. Very good goal from Maximo Perrone. One wide here. Here's Tommy Doyle. Stone steps across. Giving away to Zubamendi. He's got a pass out there to Savio, which he finds. And City in lots of space now. Savio. Savio for City. In behind to Ndala, who's on. And Joel Ndala with a left-footed strike. Good save by Sarr. Very unlucky corner ball. As they in. John Stones. Thumping header from Captain Stones. And City take the lead. Good header by John Stones. 2-1 Manchester City. Come on. Good balling by Eze. Gets his second assist of today's game. And there he Stones above everyone else. Thumped into the side netting. Lovely header by Stones. Manchester City take the lead. Well, we've been behind too many times. All forward. Tommy Doyle under pressure. He spun Zubamendi a bit too easy there. Kundil. Vardy wins it. Eze. City can press and counter quickly now. Maximo Perrone. Savio. Oh, through the back of Savio comes the midfielder here. That's a certain yellow card, is it for Pond, whoever it is there. Completely crunchy Savio. It's only a yellow, but it was nowhere near the ball. Pogba it was, in fact. Just takes down Savio. He thinks he can win it. Savio held it off from him. The Bios over this one. Pressing by Piron and Zubimendi. Doyle away. McAtee holding the shape for City. Right they go. Mal Baptiste across to Hwang Yi-chan. Baptiste. Staying with Hwang Yi-chan. Still get the ball in. And Callum Doyle away. Indala. Counter City certainly on it. Here's Ceballos. Got Bob running at one side. Bob slows down his run. Yamal Baptiste. Baptiste, lovely ball by the centre-back. Ceballos. And it's James McAtee. Callum Doyle on the volley. Falls to Doyle and from full-back. This guy has got it all, Callum Doyle. A centre-back who has it all. And Manchester City lead by 3-1 now. I think that he's just through in the Carabao Cup, surely. Good play by Ceballos. McAtee too late with it. Callum Doyle on the volley. What a player Callum Doyle is, by the way. Can do absolutely everything. And City now have a nice big lead. Forcing Wolves back. Good pressing from Bob. Doing his best, Oscar Bob. Well done, City. It's Totti Gomez. That is full time. We start the episode with a 3-1 win. And we'll take that. A nice win at the start of the episode. We conceded first, which is still a bit of an issue for the side. But a 3-1 win, good performance, and through in the Carabao Cup. Well, quite a few really good performances in there today. Eze, Elaine, Maximo Piron and Eze. EA Sports give out a match to John Stones with 8.6 rating. I'm going to give it to Max Elaine. 8.2 rating. He was absolutely spectacular at centre-back. And he might just play his way into this Manchester City first team this year. Especially with performances like that. Well, possible left-back that our scouts have picked out for us for a possible player to battle with Valentin Barker in that position is Abner of Real Betis. Now, he was on City's list when he still played in Brazil. He's moved to Europe and he's had a bit of a shaky time and he's struggled to adapt to European football. But he's started to adapt now. 15 appearances so far for Betis, no goals and 3 assists in La Liga. A dynamic left-back with exceptional dribbling skills, constantly driving forward to support attacks. Vulnerable defending his back post, aerial threats, so when crosses go to the back post, he's not so good at defending that. And lapsing concentration during crucial moments are his 2 big weaknesses. He requires improvement in defensive focus but adds significant attacking impetus. So he's a real attacking fullback. He's someone who would offer a lot to us going forward. I think he's probably in the mould of maybe someone like, they were saying the next Marcel, but I don't think he's quite as technically gifted as Marcel. Maybe someone like Nuno Mensch of Paris Saint-Germain, that sort of driving fullback who can get the ball, dribble past a few players. Tejo Hernandez, that sort of player. He does lack that defensive concentration though, and he has taken time to develop into and adapt to European football. But he certainly wants to come in as a backup to Barco, learn his trade and develop. Could be a good option at left back for the future. Well, next is Premier League action as Manchester City take on 15th placed Chelsea in the league. This is Mauricio Pochettino's Chelsea side who've lost 4 of their last 5 games. Alex Romero starts in goal with captain Gertrude Diamande, Diazasi and Chilwell the back 4. Sangare partners for Fofana in the midfield 2 with Angelo on the right, Mudryk on the left and Christopher Nkunku in behind for Fofana up top. They've got Williams, Sessegnon, Gallagher, Sterling, Edwards, Diogo Costa and Enzo Fernandez on the bench. No Moises Caicedo. Key defensive player is Diamande, key attacking player is Nkunku. But it looks a relatively strong Chelsea side that seems to be really struggling in the Premier League once again. Bad fitness in the squad. We've had to make big changes going into this Chelsea game. Edison starts and goal. It's Rico Lewis at right back today with captain Diaz, Callum Doyle and Barco making up the back 4. Phil Foden starts with Jack Grealish and Yamal Baptiste makes his Manchester City first start for the club in holding midfield against Chelsea at the Etihad. I mean, you'll see why. Alvarez up top with Doku on the right and Musiala on the left. Delat, Bob, Ceballos, Savio, McAtee, Elaine and Spike Brits on the bench. Mateus Nunes, for some reason, despite not playing, is not fit or sharp at all. Yankuto, Stones, Echivere, Maximo Perdon, Eze and Dalla and Zubimendi all miss out. And De Bruyne and Goy both not fit either. I think we're probably lacking another holding midfielder in the side. I don't know. I think we are lacking in maybe the midfield area, especially in the more holding roles. We've got very attacking midfielders. So Foden's going to play a deeper role today. We'll have to see how he does. Manchester City in a big game against Chelsea and lacking some of the big first team options. So Etihad Stadium away, it's a big one. Manchester City and Chelsea. Chelsea down in 15th place despite £3 billion spent by Todd Bowley on his Chelsea side. They still are not the side expected to be. Manchester City trying to get back to the top even without Pep Guardiola and a chance to get winning ways again today. When the first team aren't fit, he'll play the younger ones. I mean, Doyle can rotate in that position. Grealish, Foden. Alvarez, good running by Alvarez. Alvarez! Oh, the bar by Julian. Did the keeper Ramiro. But over the crossbar by Julian. Did the right thing lifting it to that far corner. Grealish away at the near post. Foden beats them to it. Brilliant from Phil Foden. Route one to Julian Alvarez. Yamal Baptiste. Baptiste, not a bad ball from the centre-back. It's a lovely ball over top to Jeremy Doku here. Doku. Doku, back to Alvarez, good block. Back to Grealish and good block again by Chelsea. Doyle, Grealish, City play through the lines really well there. Foden, lovely ball to Doku. He's away from Chilwell. And Doku goes for goal himself. What a save by Ramiro. And Baptiste back down to Barco. Well, the Zerbi side should be in front here, but they're not. Diaz. Phil Foden the deeper role. Can do that, no problem, Foden. Scythe down here, Phil Foden. Referee. Certain yellow card that comes out for Ousmane Diomande there. Out comes the Ivorian. Crunches Phil Foden. Ruben Diaz. Alvarez, nicely held up by Julian. Back in behind by Doyle. Alvarez is there! Straight into Ramiro. City again should score. Foden still for City. Wide to Musiala. Musiala into Grealish. Into Barco. Through to Alvarez, and City try to walk it in. They can't do. Counters on. Baptiste is there. Wide they go towards Agnello. Doyle is there. Brilliant from Callum Doyle, and Grealish back down towards Diaz. Rico Lewis, who's hardly been involved here at full-back, and that is half-time. Manchester City 0, Chelsea 0. We're keeping the clean sheet today. Not really conceding chances, but not scoring our chances, which is still an issue up top. Rico Lewis with a foul here. He'll take the yellow card now, Rico. Oh, not even a card for Rico, is it? The referee's got a white card in his hand. And he's not getting either to Rico Lewis there. Nothing. Play on. Nice ball in by Chelsea into the hands of Edison. Quickly launched out to Jeremy Doku. He takes one into Phil Foden. The next one to Jack Grealish. Grealish for City. Grealish. Right to Barco. In behind to Musiala. Yamal Musiala. Musiala. Alvarez gives City the lead. 1-0 Manchester City over Chelsea. Assist for Yamal Musiala. And a goal for Julian Alvarez here. Finally. Ball through to Musiala. Good find to Alvarez again. And this time, the Argentinian does not miss. City take the lead. It's the first time we've taken the lead in a game. In 5 games that we've played. 9 games now for Alvarez. 9 goals in 8 games. Foden in there, can't win it. Right they go. Grealish chases. Mudryk trying to use his pace. Oh, good ball in towards Nkunku. Ruben Diaz with him. Diaz in on Nkunku. Lovely challenge. Foden. City can counter now. Alvarez. Phil Foden. Foden behind to Jeremy Doku. Lovely running by Doku here. Doku. Alvarez. Grealish. Musiala for City. Straight at Ramiro. So close. Straight at Ramiro. Jack Grealish. Baptiste. Now Musiala. Musiala. Burst past Gertrude like he's not there. Musiala. Lovely feet. Musiala! Just past the post by Musiala. Lovely feet as well. Agnello comes off for Chelsea. We need to make changes now. Baptiste, I think, is very tired in the midfield. He's going to come off. We're going to bring on Max Alain. Enzo Fernandez, he's spun. Max Alain here. Callum Doyle across. Enzo with a nice swing in. Dealt with by Ruben Diaz. In towards Musiala. Oh, what a challenge on Musiala here. Chance for Chelsea. What a tackle on Musiala. What a tackle on Musiala. Sliding in his Gertrude, I think. Goes straight through and Chelsea equalise. Good play from Phil. Diaz. Into Grealish. Lets it run. With the Doku. Alvarez on the turn. Alvarez on the turn here. 2-1 City. Back in front. Julian Alvarez. Late goal from the Argentinian. That gets City back in the lead here. Massive goal for Manchester City. Barnes has scored for Newcastle in the 88th minute. Alvarez has scored for Manchester City in the 89th minute. City 2, Chelsea 1. What an instant reply that is from City. And keep it. It's Doku, and he's not done it here though. He's just give it away. And that is full time. A 2-1 win for City. Another 3 points for us. Alvarez with a double. City with 3 points. Yes, we conceded a goal, but we're certainly improving. Well, Alvarez gets an 8.1 with his double. I have to agree with EA Sports in this one. Callum Doyle, what a performance by him. 8.2 rating. He has been so good since he returned from loan. And shout out to Yamal Baptiste as well, who played in midfield today. 7.0 rating, the 22-year-old. He also had a really fantastic game. But my man of match in EA Sports man of match has to go to Callum Doyle. 8.2 rating, fantastic performance. Well, Nico O'Reilly is continuing his development out on loan. He's played 9 games so far for RB Salzburg in Austria. In 9 appearances, he's got 2 goals and 1 assist. The attacking midfielder is a cerebral playmaker with refined technical skills, as our full report. The attacking midfielder displays intelligence on and off the ball, which is something you really want to see in a Pep Guardiola attacking midfielder, that now he's a Roberto Di Zerbi attacking midfielder. As he matures, he is rediscovering his potential. That's a big thing, because he did seem to stagnate a little bit, didn't he, in his growth as a footballer, and he's showcasing creativity and vision while out on loan at Salzburg. I think there's still a lot of question marks over his future, whether he's going to be Manchester City quality. He's not quite hit the heights we expected from him when we saw him coming through in the youth system, but he's certainly one to continue to keep an eye on. Back to the Champions League action now, where we top our group on 6 points, but only on goal difference out of RB Leipzig. Betis on 4 points. They did beat at the Etihad. Real Betis today, the side to beat. Well, Betis going with nearly an identical side to what they faced us at the Etihad with. Providel starts and goal. It's Bayern at right back, and Anderson comes in at centre back alongside Esteve and Manu Sanchez in the back 4. Amrabari is partnering not William Carvalho but O'Reilly in the midfield 2. Luis Enrique on the right, Rodri on the left, and Captain Isco in behind Mohamed Ali Cho again. Isco and Enrique, the players to look out for. They've been brilliant in the Champions League. Well, this is a side for Betis today with one massive surprise in there, as you can see, with a -16. It's Ederson who starts and goal. Ezekiel Zeballos starts at right wing back. He is right-footed. I don't know. Yan Kuto's tired, and Mateus Nunes for some reason now suspended as well, so he misses this one. Captain Stones, Maxwell and Josh Gvardiol joining the back 4 with Eze, Echeverri and Zumendi in the midfield 3. Savio on the left, Bob on the right, and Alvarez through the middle. On the bench, Linda Lapjol and Dala Musiala, Makati, Maximo Perron, Jamal Baptiste and Barco, but certainly in the fullback areas we feel particularly light. Well, there is Isco warming up for Betis. Scored 2 in his last game. Certainly a man to look out for, and one that's going to be very difficult to stop today. Performing like that today here in Seville. Here's Echeverri. Lovely running by him. Echeverri. Eze's there! Oh, he's missed the tap in there. Echeverri Eze. Rodri against Ceballos. Beats him too easily there. Here's Rodri. John Stones tries to get across here for City. Still going out. Betis. Stones tries to stop the cross, pulled it across. Chance for Betis! And they score again. Mohamed Ali Cho gives Betis the lead here. Well, 1 goal again we can see at the moment. Before we can see none again. Bad defending by City. Again, it comes from us giving the ball away in a silly position. And we get caught out. And Zeballos beaten again and counters on again. Everything's coming down that side, particularly on Zeballos, isn't it? Maybe it's a thing that he's tried here today, De Zerbi. I mean, on the ball, Echeverri's not a problem at all. Zeballos, I mean. Echeverri, good ball here to Alvarez. Good ball. Alvarez makes it 1-1. Great finish. On that right-hand side, Zeballos isn't a problem on the ball. But off the ball, he's not a defender at all. And it's been proven, obviously. 1-1. Good finish for City. We've got to use what we've got with the transfer ban. With the transfer ban, we've got to use the players we've got. Alvarez, great finish here. Assist for Claudio Echeverri. City back level. And Echeverri, oh, difficult ball, but he couldn't pull it off, unfortunately. Stones misses his challenge here. Mohamed Ali Cho, lovely running. Mohamed Ali Cho! Straight at Ederson, away by Gvardiol. Savio takes it to Bellerin. Counter Echeverri. Into Savio, and Bellerin reads it. Savio in there, and well done Joachim Andersen. Bellerin. Good play by the former Arsenal man. Enrique. Back to Bellerin. Away. Bellerin's crossing. Over everyone. Zeballos has lost it. Ederson makes a massive save. Big save from Ederson on Rodri. Can't believe he's lucky, Makati. No. Amrabari eventually came across. Now he's out of position. And now we're in trouble. Enrique. Great pace from Luis Enrique. Max Alain fouls him down the box, penalty. Oh, young Max Alain makes a big mistake in the Champions League. Takes down Enrique. Penalty again against Betis. And it's saved by Edison. Big save from Eddie. Well, that is a lifeline given to us by our goalkeeper. Max Alain will thank him. Many for City. Betis not really coming on to us, which we're trying to get him to do here. Eze, nice ball in towards Alain. Wide to Bob. Echivede. Echivede back to Bob here. Nice play, Bob. Alvarez. Echivede. McAtee. Ball through. It's Savio! It's 2-1 Manchester City. And it's an absolutely spectacular goal. Savio off the left-hand side. Brilliant finish. City are in front. Good ball by McAtee. Savio's there waiting. And what a finish on the right foot, Savio. What a finish by Savio. Changes to be made now. Look at the side stamina. Musiala and Dala will come on. Delap will come on. Bob in there. Down on the left. Liam Delap against Hector Bellerin. Delap pulls him off. Delap! Delap! Oh, good tackle by Anderson. And that is full time anyway. Manchester City come away with 3 points in Seville. A 2-1 win over Real Betis, which was certainly not an easy one. But City come away winners. That is a massive win. Well, EA Sports give man of the match to young Max Alain with a 7.5 rating. I'm struggling who to give it to. But I think it's got to go for me to Claudio Echivede, 7.4 rating. I thought he was quite impactful in that midfield. Got an assist. And I think a lot of it came from him today. Anything we created before he came off came through Claudio Echivede. As we continue to look towards the market for the future, one striker that's been picked out is one that's played under Roberto De Zerbi before. It is Brazilian João Pedro. 12 appearances so far, Valencia in La Liga, 7 goals and 5 assists. You can see that he's very much a goal scorer and a creator from striker. The full report says this striker combines finishing with exceptional link-up play and dribbling prowess, distinguishing himself as more than just a goal scorer, and that's a key part to his game. His intelligent movement, creativity and technical skills make him a multifaceted attacking threat, which really does excite me. But we have Julian Alvarez, who I think is quite a creative forward as well, and maybe we need something a little bit different. Is Liam Delap that's something a bit different in the big hold-up man, and so we could bring in João Pedro? I think João Pedro certainly is a player that Roberto Zerbi is a big fan of, as playing as a centre-forward in his side, and I think he could do real battle with Alvarez and Delap as a third choice, maybe probably second choice striker ahead of Liam Delap. Delap something a little bit different as a hold-up player. If you think of Brighton, for example, De Zerbi has Welbeck, he has João Pedro and Evan Ferguson. 3 strikers in his side, and I would like 3 strikers in this side. Currently, we only got Alvarez and Delap, and I mean, Ceballos is a backup, but I don't think Ceballos is the answer long term. I just don't know if João Pedro is exactly the striker we're looking for. I mean, we scouted Evan Ferguson as well, and we will scout more strikers throughout the series and options, but I'm not exactly sold on João Pedro because I think we need an out-and-out finisher up top, and maybe Alvarez is that. He's scored a lot of goals so far this season. But João Pedro isn't really an out-and-out striker. He's a more creative forward, and maybe that means we go and look for someone else. Up next was 19th place Southampton in the Premier League, where he went away to St Mary's to get a clean sheet and 3 points. A 3-0 win. Goals from Zubimendi, Jack Grealish and Phil Foden. You can see there, man of the match, lots of high ratings. Man of the match goes to Phil Foden with an 8.9 rating, but Edison, McAtee in fact as well, who played that game, all really performing well. Confirmation of Andrew's move to Real Betis here for 31.5 million. Manchester City make a profit on the third choice goalkeeper who wanted to move away from the club. He will move to Betis, who will play in the Champions League in January. Another patch from the club, another big bit of money made. Well, the final game of today's episode is second versus first. It is us, Manchester City, on 27 points against league leaders Arsenal, top on 29 points. Well, pre-match report shows Mikel Arteta's side they've got 4 wins and 1 draw in their last 5 games, sit top of the Premier League table. Starting 11 with Aaron Ramsdale in goal, Ronald Araujo, Nathan Ake, Kiwior and Nuno Mensch the back 4, Rice, Captain Odegaard and Sambi Lokonga in the midfield 3, Saka on the right, Martin on the left and Gabriel Jesus from the middle. On the bench they've got Kai Havertz, Reece Nelson, Runnison, Mika, Rekic, John Jules and Hayes. Not the best squad depth in terms of what's off the bench. Key defensive players Araujo, key attacking players Saka, but so many good players in the Arsenal side, and we saw how well they did against us in the Super Cup where they did go out and beat us. This is the side we're going to go with today against Arsenal. Edison starts and goal with Yankuto, Captain Stones, Vardiel and Barco, the back four. It is Phil Foden, Jack Grealish and Rico Lewis in the midfield three, with Julian Alvarez through the middle, Savio on the right and Jan Musiala on the left. On the bench we've got Doku, Echivere, Eze, Zubimendi, Matheus Nunes, Callum Doyle and Ruben Diaz. The rest of the players rested and miss out in today's fixture. Well, here we go at the Etihad Stadium. Manchester City versus Arsenal, the two top sides in the Premier League currently on points. First versus second, big test for De Zerbi against Mikel Arteta's Arsenal. Fun for City. Good play, Vardiel. Rico Lewis, Phil Foden. Lovely running by Phil. Foden. Foden. Alvarez with a tap in. City lead against Arsenal. 1-0. What a start. Within 9 minutes, Alvarez gets another goal. Another goal for Alvarez. Foden threads it through. Good run from Phil. Good finish from Julian Alvarez. And Manchester City in front against Arsenal. Walk the ball in past Ramsdale. We know he's a real top quality goalkeeper. 11 goals in 9 games for Alvarez now. Foden again here. Foden. Grealish off the runner. Grealish. Back to Foden. Nuno Mensch back to Ramsdale under pressure. Lumped away by Ramsdale at Manchester City here today. Like a team possessed. Absolutely all over Arsenal. Vardiel. Rico Lewis. Barco. Too much space. Barco. Barco. Grealish. Back to Grealish again. Ramsdale dived for it. Grealish couldn't convert it. Good defending by Arsenal just. Really poor from Phil. Rice. Chased by Grealish and Rico Lewis. Lokonga. Had a runner there. Luckily, didn't go for it. Nathan Ake. Burst from centre-back by Ake. Ake past Vardiel. Nathan Ake! What a goal! By the former Manchester City man Nathan Ake. From centre-back burst forward. That is a goal we should not be conceding. Beats Edison, good goal by Ake. Well, that's what we want our centre-backs to do. We've seen Vardiel do it. Max Elaine, Callum Doyle. Oh, what a touch by Jesus. Away from Vardiel. Lokonga. John Stones steps in. Nice strong challenge into Savio. Lovely spin on Nuno Mensch by Savio. Here is Savio. Savio. Oh, given away by Savio. And Martinelli brings it the other way. Lokonga. Yankuto dives in. That is half time. All level at Arsenal at 1-1. That close to being a lot better. I'm worried about Foden's first half performance, so he's got to be better in that second half. Mighty Yankuto. Nuno Mensch steps out to him. Oh, Yankuto's got to make that pass. Savio's through. It's a bad ball by him. Jesus. Drag Vardiel out. Great space for Saka. Stones a challenge. He doesn't get the ball. John Stones. He gets the man in Bukayo Saka. Going to be a card coming out for John Stones now. Well, he thought he got the ball there, Stones. He thought he was going to win the ball. He doesn't do. And he's been sent off. He's been sent off, John Stones, with that challenge. Well, Phil Foden going to come off for Ruben Diaz. And Martin Zubimendi is going to come on for Grealish. I'm going to go like that. That's a big problem, John. I mean, is that really a red card for John Stones, referee? Is that really a red card for John Stones? City make 2 changes now. Big trouble now, maybe, for Manchester City. Ødegaard! What a free kick from Ødegaard. 2-1 Arsenal. They are the team to beat this season, Arsenal. They are the team to beat. And they lead by 2-1 at the Etihad. Lovely free kick by Ødegaard. Lovely free kick by Ødegaard. 2-1. They are the team to beat. They are the team to beat Arsenal. What a goal that is by them. Set piece from Ødegaard. More so than Eze, maybe. Here's Gabriel Jesus. Vardiel misses the challenge. That's poor from Vardiel. Jesus. Barco across. Jesus still going here. Pulls it across. 3-1 Arsenal. Game over. And it's Kai Havertz. Poor by City. Vardiel to start, then Barco. 3-1 Arsenal against the 10 men of Manchester City. Well, they are the team to beat in the Premier League this year, Arsenal. That's true, but we still want to win it again. Musiala. Musiala. Lovely play from Musiala. Musiala! 3-2. Individual brilliance from Yamal Musiala. Come on. The 10 men of City score, and that should be the equaliser if we didn't concede such a poor goal. Lovely play from Musiala. Fantastic strike. Past Ramsdale. 3-2. Come on. Nice chasing. Vardy into Musiala. Alvarez back over to Musiala here. Away from Kiwior. And past Araujo. Yamal Musiala! What a goal from Musiala! 3-3. 10 men, and he has just turned up completely. 3-3. What a goal from Yamal Musiala. Away from Araujo. Onto that right foot. And he fires it in that top right-hand corner. What a goal from Musiala. 3-3. And a top-of-the-table clash. Manchester City, out of nowhere. Level with Arsenal, who surely can't believe it. Matheus Nunes, the massive challenge. Stays in the feet of Kai Havertz. Havertz. Oh, what a tackle by Matheus Nunes. Doku. Oh, he spun Nuno Mendes here, Jeremy Doku. And he plays with him behind to Matheus Nunes here, who wants bodies. And look at Musiala sprinting to the far post. Across to Musiala, Kiwior is there. Makes a mistake, Musiala nearly gets it. Ramsdale, and Arsenal kill it off. Oh my word, what a game this has been. What a game this has been. Wide to Yan Couto. Back to Echeverri. Musiala. Alvarez, Nathan Ake, well read. Oh, given away to Zubimendi by Arsenal. We're panicking here, Echeverri. Zubimendi, not the ball I played. Yan Couto's waiting. Echeverri back down to Matheus Nunes. Echeverri. Matheus Nunes. Echeverri again. Zubimendi. Doku. Matheus Nunes. Doku. Doku. Alvarez! 4-2 Manchester City. The 10 men. And we do it in the last minute. What a goal. That has been coming. The momentum fully in our favour. And Alvarez at the far post makes it 4-3. What a game of football. What a game of football. Doku to Alvarez. 4-3 Manchester City. What a game of football. I thought he'd messed it up, Alvarez, but no. He finds the gap between Ramsdale and the post. 4-3 Manchester City with 10 men. 12 goals in 9 games for Julian Alvarez. Blow that whistle. What an end to the episode. What a game. Wow. That was an absolute thriller. Manchester City 4, Arsenal 3. What a game at the Etihad. Unbelievable. And we win it with 10 men at the end. Well, EA Sports give man of the match to Julian Alvarez with 2 goals and 1 assist today and 8.7 rating. But I've got to give it to the man that got us back into the game from literally nothing. Yamal Musiala, 2 absolute moments of individual brilliance. 8.3 rating, 2 goals today. What a game. What an end to the episode. That is going to end it all. Thank you very much for watching. Please like the video if you haven't already. Please do subscribe to the channel if you are new. If you want to see all these videos early and unedited, join the We Are City Bronze or Silver Club. You are missing out if you're not part of it. Honestly, it's absolutely amazing. We've got some fantastic members who get so much extra content on this channel. And we'll see you guys after an exhilarating episode, end to it anyway, next time.